Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Monday Morning Live. I'm Owen Video, your host, and today we're going to be talking about when you should start a second YouTube channel. This is a very important topic, guys. Jonathan Tripp want to say hello. Daniel Branch want to say hello. It's great to see you guys out there. This is a very important topic. Whether you're a business person, okay, with a private account and a business account, or whether you're an active YouTuber and you've got two different topics or multiple different topics that you want to be sort of diving into. We're going to talk about that today for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go into your questions and answers because, after all, this channel lives and breathes on your involvement and your engagement. So I want to be able to answer some of your questions today about your YouTube channels. If you're joining us live or on YouTube or on Facebook, I want to say welcome. It's great to see you guys here, and I want to remind you that you can join us every Monday morning live at 9 a.m. for about 25 to 35 minutes where we go over different topics related to growing a business with online video. So we're excited to have you guys here today, and it's kind of a special day because it's the first day that my wife is home. She's actually right here, right now, shutting the door so that the kids are home. It's summer vacation. YouTube and online video has created an income for us where my wife can come home. She just left her $80,000 a year job to come home and work with me at building the business. So we're really excited. It's a fun day. And of course, it's the day that all my tech goes to hell right before we go live. So kind of a fun day. All right, let's see who's out there. Who's joining us today on YouTube? Three Crazy Sisters, Tansley, Ramsey, CK, Cody, Bizzo Rizagizzo. What's up, buddy? How's your nephew doing? It's good to see you here on the show. Danielle Branch joining us on Facebook and on YouTube, or on YouTube and on Facebook. Super fun. And Elizabeth is saying, the sound is a bit low. You guys still hearing low sound? We can turn that up. We can definitely turn that baby up. Check, baby. Check, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Danielle Branch is saying congrats to her. Yeah, totally. Cody Vlogs is already asking some questions. Escape joining us from Germany. It's great to see you. And who do we have watching over on Facebook? We've got, we've got PJ with Uscreen. That's fantastic to hear you or see you on the show. And we've got a very interesting video coming out this week that digs into the Uscreen platform. So we're excited to kind of dig into that with you guys. As always, we want to be bringing you the very best in online video that'll help you to grow a business, right? Eileen Smith, boom, Air 5 to Eileen Smith. Guys, if you get a chance, go check out Eileen's channel. She's doing such great stuff. And someone that I look up to as a streamer, as a producer of live content, and just content in general. She focuses on how to grow a blog and some of these topics that are just really, really pivotal for the industries that you're in. So we want to say hey to Jonathan Tripp, who's also got a fantastic show. Professor Nez, I see Professor Nez is joining us. It's good to see you here, Peter. On Monday morning, David Freund. David Freund is a guy who has helped me live a healthier life. So it's good to see you logging in on Monday morning. Today we're talking about when to start a second YouTube channel. And I'm getting this question a lot more often from my clients who have been with me for quite some time. They've been with me for 18 months now. We've already gone through that initial burst of growing their channel. And now they're sort of like getting out into these different topics. And they're thinking, should I start a second YouTube channel for this? Now, I also get, and this is sort of what inspired the content today. I get this question from brand new businesses that have, a Gmail account, and they've got sort of like, they've been posting on YouTube from their personal account, and they're wondering, hey, should we start again, start again on that, or should we start something different? And I want to go into when you should start building a second channel. But first, I want to remind you guys, if you want to get alerts for the show, okay, we're live on Facebook on Mondays. We're live for the Monday Report on Mondays, and then the podcast is live on Wednesdays. Okay, we'd love for you guys to join us there. And if you want to get alerts to join us, go to thevideospot.net and then sign up to the weekly alert. Okay, and you can join us there every time. Jonathan Tripp is saying, thank you. Love your energy and experience. Hey, you're very welcome. I'm excited to give you guys this energy. YouTube is what I love to do. And today's topic is no different. It's an important topic. So what I want to dig into with you guys today is when to start a second YouTube channel. And I see that some of you guys are already logging in Tech Fusion, the Good News channel. I want to encourage you guys to ask your questions in the comment section while we're sort of going through the content for today's show. I'm going to go through about 15 minutes of content, and then I'm going to go straight into questions and answers on this topic or other topics that you might have, because after all, this channel is survived by people like you that log in every week and support what we're doing here. So why is it important to know when to start a second YouTube channel? Well, I want to introduce you guys to a term that I call channel cannibalism. Okay, channel cannibalism. And this is where you are sort of eating your own channel alive with the content that you're producing. This is when you're producing content that actually battles each other instead of complementing each other on YouTube. And here's a good example. I started my channel as a web design online marketing channel. Okay, that was the primary goal of the channel. Then I started to get a lot of recognition. I'm not sure if you guys know this. I started to get a lot of recognition as a YouTube guy, a guy that knew how to use YouTube. And people started calling me to do speaking events for teaching them how I built an online marketing business for YouTube. So naturally, my content sort of changed into online video and YouTube marketing content. Now, the problem was I already had 10,000 subscribers. By the way, where's Jeff? Where are you, Jeff? You should be here talking about coffee today. I'm with the hello, my name is Inigo Montoyo mug today. So we got a fun mug today. I got that during cancer. A friend of mine gave that to me during cancer. What happened was all these people that had subscribed to my channel because of WordPress and online marketing were now being fed all this YouTube content that they never asked for. They didn't subscribe to. So what I saw happening was, I keep hitting this microphone. What I saw happening was getting these great subscriber rates and then really, really low view counts on my next videos. So that's channel cannibalism, guys. And that's going to happen if you brought in a bunch of viewers on one topic and then you switched them to another. Okay. You're going to cause audience confusion that way, right? Your audience is not going to know what your channel's about. And it's going to affect your ability to make sales. Okay. If you guys are in the business of selling from your channel, okay, it's going to affect your ability to make sales because you're delivering a message of incongruency, right? Give me some likes on this video if you understand the importance of being congruent in all of your messaging. I'd love to hear you talk about that. Cody Vlogs is asking a great question about asterisks before my channel name. I'll share with you guys why I do that in just a couple minutes. So I want to give you guys three different sort of, and thank you for the likes. I see them coming. I want to give you guys three different sort of standards to think about when you're launching your YouTube channel. Maybe you're struggling with your YouTube channel and you're considering starting another channel. First of all, starting another channel is a lot of work. You're going to have to duplicate everything, right? It's not just about, now uploading a video and then sharing it to a lot of different places, right? This is about, guys, now you have to fully log into a separate channel, do optimization for a separate channel. Now, there are tools like TubeBuddy that make this a lot easier and a lot more effective for you. TubeBuddy is my favorite tool, and I think you can get TubeBuddy for a penny at thevideospot.net/1 penny. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to put it in the comment section below. But you can streamline a lot of your efforts that way. It still doesn't take away the extra hour to 2 hours it's going to take you per video. And maybe some of you guys are doing it 35 minutes. Go with me on that. As a business owner, many of you guys are running your channels like a business, or you're running businesses from your channels. You've got to quantify all that time. If your time is worth $350 an hour, right? That's for somebody who's working, trying to make $500,000 a year. Your work is like you're $350 an hour. and you spend a half an hour on something, that's $175 that it just cost you to optimize that video. So times 2 videos, you're looking at $350 to optimize the videos. Is that the best thing for your channel? Okay, that's how you guys have to be thinking about this. So starting a second channel is going to take a lot of energy out of you, and it's going to take a lot of energy away from your primary focus. So you have to be sure that the project that you're going to put your energy behind is the one that's going to pay out for you, okay? When should you start that second channel? Well, the biggest issue is when you want to delve into a second topic, okay? So we're going to be starting a second channel here called Grow Yobo. It's a second channel called Grow Yobo, and if you're watching this on the replay, you can go, I think it's right here. Is that right? If you're watching it here, I think you can go right here and you can check out and subscribe to that channel. On Grow Yobo, we're going to be talking about how to grow your business online. Grow Yo business online. Grow Yobo. That is delving away from online video. We're going to be talking about SEO. We're going to be talking about how to start, how to take payments on your website today, stuff like that. It doesn't fit on this channel. So we're starting a second channel because it's all new content. It's all new keyword research. You guys understand what I'm saying by that? Okay. So if you've got 2 different topics that cover 2 different areas, one is cooking and the other is boxing, then you may want to start a second channel. Now, what about cooking and healthy eating? What if it was cooking and healthy eating? Are those 2 topics far enough apart to start a second channel? I would say no. I would say no, that they're not. Cooking and healthy eating, that can be combined into one channel. Now, if you're watching right now on Facebook or on YouTube, I want you guys to tell me in 3 words or less what your channel is about. Okay? Facebook too. If you got a business channel, you're doing a live streaming show, tell me 3 words or less. This is my challenge to you guys today. What is your channel about? Like Review Mesa. I am probably doing reviews, right? Tell me 3 words or less. What kind of reviews? You guys got to know what your topics are, and you got to know what your space is. You got to know where it is that you thrive in the marketplace of ideas. Where are people buying from you? Are you in tech and online reviews? You know, you're going to be working in like the Best Buy, Amazon, techie stuff. And no, Eileen, okay, and you need to consider if that's far enough away from your main topic to get into the work of starting a second topic. Eileen is asking, Owen, are you going to start a new Facebook page too? Are you going to start a new Facebook page too? No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, I am connecting everything to Owen Video. I'm connecting everything to Owen Video, but I'm going to have a bunch of channels out there that lead back to Owen Video. So that's how we're going to do there. When should you start a second channel? Idea number 2. Adpocalypse. If Adpocalypse has slowed your channel down, then you may want to start a second channel. And I hate to say this, okay, because some of your channels are just going to be in that PG-13, NC-17 range, maybe not even because of your your language or just the overall content, but the category that you serve might be in that realm of you're just not getting out of Adpocalypse for a while. So Adpocalypse is this. Adpocalypse is this event that happened on YouTube where YouTube advertisers, big brands, Johnson & Johnson, Ford, Chevy, they don't want their videos to appear. They don't want their ads to appear in front of videos that are talking about guns or that are talking about sex, right? So, of which there's plenty of those channels. Facebook's not going to do like this thorough scrub, right? Or this, YouTube's not going to do like this thorough scrub of your content. They're going to see what high-level content you're in, and they're going to axe your channel. What that means is you can't monetize, and it also means you're going to decrease. It's going to decrease your ability to play in the newsfeed in the YouTube stream. Why? Because they can't advertise in front of it. if they can't advertise in front of it because advertisers don't want to be found in front of guns and sex, then you're not going to get as many views. And if that's the case, you may not want, you may not want to stick into that channel. You may want to start a second channel. Have any of you guys been affected by Adpocalypse? I'd love to know in the comment section below. Now, we've got a third reason that you may want to stay separate from, you may want to start a second YouTube channel, okay? And I'm going to go into that in just one quick second, but I want to go into the comments a little bit and kind of see what you guys are talking about. Jazzy Puppet is saying, toy reviews and art for girls, age 3 to 9. Love the way that it wasn't 3 words or less, but you're there. Toy reviews for girls, I think would be good. Art, what does that mean? Does that really belong on a toy review page? Art? Is that second channel worthy? I would need to know more about it. I really would. But I would be interested to see kind of how you're combining those two things. What else did I see here? Ann Elizabeth is saying, I'm so vanilla, I'm way out of Adpocalypse. Me too. I'm not affected by it at all. And I think you'll see my good friend Nick Nimmin, who's got a great channel. If you guys know Nick, give him some shout outs below. Then he's safe as well. He's doing very well. Rosh Silers is saying business growth. Okay, great. I'd love to see something like small business growth or big business growth or online business growth. Like, how else can we shout that out? Big what's up to Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Oh, you should go check out her channel. Eileen just dropped $10 into Super Chat. Thank you, Eileen, for that. Super Chat is a feature we have on YouTube. You can essentially leave a tip for the content that we're leaving here today. So, Eileen, thank you for that. All proceeds go to charity. That come in from Super Chat. So if that encourages you guys, we have a cancer charity that we support for children, started by somebody I met through cancer who lost her son. It was my best friend, my business coach, his sister. Runs that charity. So thank you, Eileen, for that. She says, this is a fantastic topic, Owen. Thanks for all the advice. Thank you, Eileen, for watching. And I want to encourage you guys to go check out what Eileen is doing. She is a fantastic and professional live streamer. Someone definitely to look for in the space. Eddie Garrison on Facebook is saying, hey, first of all, what's up, Eddie? Social digital marketing. I like that. I would definitely say yes. That's for you, social digital marketing. Maybe open that up a little bit, that social digital lead generation, social digital web traffic. What part of marketing do you really, social digital engagement? Is there a focus on the marketing that you really excel at? I'd love to know. And we got Jazzy Puppet watching on Facebook too. Awesome. So I'm gonna open up this. You guys are gonna hear some noise a little bit. I just calmed it down. That's the only way I can stroll through the comments over here. Okay, so it looks like we've got some good stuff over there. So I want to encourage you guys to sort of use these tactics as your considering your programming strategy. Review Mesa says 26 people watching and only 17 likes. Guys, please like it. Thank you. I appreciate that. High five to you, Review. Okay, and finally, guys, before we go to your questions and answers for about 5 or 10 minutes, the third reason that you may want to consider starting a second YouTube channel is if they're creatively different platforms. If you've got one channel where you are going to, you're uploading your stuff, your vlog, your ideas, your on the mind stuff, but then you've got this other one where you want to toy more with animation, right? That might be a good second channel to start. Now, the topics might be the same, but the way that you're going is creatively different. You may want to think about starting a second channel. Now, I've talked a lot about what a drag a second channel can be, but there are some highlights to starting a second channel. You might find a real strong niche in that second channel. You might find that people really like the animation side of what you're doing tremendously more than they like the live video side or the vlog side of what you were doing. So you could find that channel catapulting. Why, guys? Because, Jazzy Puppet, I see it. I'm coming back to it. Because that channel is accumulating its own watch time. Okay? It's accumulating its own watch time. And if that watch time and audience retention is great for every video, then you have a great channel. Versus sharing that content on another channel where these animated videos are getting tons of watch time, but your live action videos are not. The aggregate amount of those two shows are going to weigh down your channel, right? Whereas if you've got them all on one channel, they're off and running. Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know, yes or no, in the comment section below. All right, so if, you're going to have two different creative outlets, two different creative ways of going about these two things, then I want you guys to consider starting a second channel. Notice I'm not saying definitely do it. I'm saying consider it, put it in your bag of tricks. It's valuable. If Adpocalypse has killed your channel, if you are not or no longer getting organic reviews, because like Bizarrizagiza, right? Great. God, I should have propped it. Bizarrizagiza, I'm so glad you're here. Great. This guy's got a great audiobook type channel. Okay. I really enjoy it. You can sit and just listen to his stuff. And it's all about like end of the world, post-apocalypse type stuff. North Korea sends an EMP and it's lights out, that sort of thing. Bizza, how has your channel growth been? Has it been a struggle for you? I would think that kind of content would be on like the no-no list for YouTube. So, if you were hit, but maybe not, if you were hit by Adpocalypse, you may want to start a second YouTube channel. Dean Jonathan, where have you been, sir? You're like 38 minutes late, man. Good to see you here, buddy. And if you've got two different topics, if you've got online marketing on one hand and you've got YouTube marketing on the other, those are two different topics, right? And I made a couple of examples here. Cooking and healthy eating. Those are two different topics, but they fit in the same parent category, right? They all work together. Jazzy Puppet, want to give a big shout out to Jazzy Puppet. $5 more donated on Super Chat, and that's the big value, Facebook, of watching on YouTube, is that you can donate to a good cause. Donated $5. She says, I review toys like Smurfs and then do a how to draw Smurfs tutorial. My tutorials are all toy characters. I love it. See, now that I know about that, I think you've got toy reviews and toy tutorials. I think that those could go on separate channels, but I also think that they're close enough to work, and you could always be doing that. And I've got to check this out and see if you're already doing this. You do the toy review, and then on that video, say, if you want to learn how to draw the Smurf, you can go check out my second video. So, you've got to consider that. Now, if you're a business person and you're uploading on your private channel, your personal channel, and you want to start doing this for business, you absolutely need to start a second channel. You can start that second channel as a business. And when you start it on a business, you can add managers. You can, you open up the doorway to more features. It's called a brand channel, where your channel functions like a brand channel, and you're able to do some stuff there. Okay, so thank you guys for your time today. We're going to go to your questions and answers today. I'm going to go through the comment section and go through any questions that you guys may have asked. So I hope that you did take some time to ask your questions below. Remember that we're live right here on YouTube and on the Owen Video channel, Mondays at 9 a.m. We have a podcast live with Nick Nimmin, who's my co-host. Every Wednesday. And if you guys want to get alerts, because you don't want to miss a beat, you want to be involved in the live broadcast, you want to get shout outs on the show, then go to thevideospot.net and subscribe to the newsletter. It's right there on the banner. You can't miss it. So iPow TV says, hey, Owen, which is better? The ones that get the most clicks or more likely to get clicks? And then I think you're suggesting a whole bunch of different end cards. Look, with your end card strategy, your end cards are the last 20 seconds of your video. You can add videos, subscribe links, a third-party website link. You can add stuff there to go out or to be clicked. Sorry, on mobile or on desktop. So iPow TV is asking which is better. You have to experiment, guys. This is kind of the thing about YouTube. You have to experiment. So if you're going to go, if you want to know which is going to get more clicks for you, because that's always the end game there. Which is going to get you more clicks versus just get more clicks in general. What gets me more clicks could be different from what gets you more clicks, right? You have to experience this on your own. You've got to go and put an end card up here, right? Or put an end card down here, and then check your analytics. Do you guys have an analytics workflow? You know, because if you don't, you may want to check out biztubeacademy.com. I'm just saying, you need to have an analytics workflow. A lot of times analytics can be overwhelming, but you got to see, what am I looking for today? I'm going to look for views, subs, clicks on my IVP, my interactive video programming, end cards, annotations. What are they called? The iCards up here. So think about those things. Small business growth. Yeah, Team Devin, right on. iPow TV is saying unusually weird entertainment. Funny. That's great. Cody Vlogs is saying kid-friendly vlogs. Motivation and personal development. These are great channels, guys. So good. If you are doing content outside of your main content, then you should consider a second channel. Justo is saying, Owen, could you tell me how to keep your videos interesting till the end? Do you have some really good tips for me? Yes, guys, go to my YouTube channel. You can go to thevideospot.net/YouTube and it will take you right to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, go to my channel. Take a minute even after this video. I just did a video like 3 weeks ago on watch time and how to improve your watch time. Watch time is all about leaps and bounds. It's all about getting small commitments from the viewer all along the way. So Justo is saying, how do you keep these interesting till the end? A lot of it, guys, is your energy and the removal of what we call lag, right? You can't have these moments of ums and ohs and ahs in your video. Even if you're jump cutting, you can't have these dull moments. You have to have moments in between. Now, that's my best advice to you. Think of your channel in terms of leaps and bounds, like Mario Brothers. Okay, remember all Mario Brothers? He's got like these little tiny trees. He's got to jump like boing, you know, and then get to the other one, and then you can fall down these huge pits. And then in later Mario Brothers, those pits might be like, you know, coin jars and things like this. Think about your channel like that. You've got to get them from watching your video, bing, over that first hump of watching 30 seconds of your video. So as opposed to saying, okay, I do these 25-minute gaming reviews or whatever you might do, instead of saying, how do I get them to watch 25 minutes? Your question is, how do I get them to watch 30 seconds, right? And then after that 30-second jump, you got to ask yourself, how do I get them to watch 5 more minutes and get them to make that jump? And then from 5 more minutes, you've got to say, how do I get them for the rest of the video? In these, if you're doing gaming or cooking, these minutes with large moments of lag, right? Where it's just gameplay. You're maybe talking or excuse me, you're like doing gameplay, but nothing really big's going to happen for at least 7 minutes. And this is live, so you can't cut it. You may want to add in a joke section right there. Guys, give it up for a minute in the comment section if you get what I'm saying about joke section, if you think that's a good idea. What I mean is this. I think it's a brilliant idea, personally. It's my idea, so I think it's brilliant. But here's what I mean by that. I mean that during this, you know there's going to be 7 minutes. You have pre-prepared jokes. Hey, guys, while I'm battling, the Empire for the moon of Endor, I wanted to tell you about this old lady and her cat. She's on an airplane with a cat, and the cat smells a cigar. You know, and you go in to tell your joke. What you're doing is you're creating story now. And maybe jokes aren't your thing. So maybe you're going to give an additional tip during that 7 minutes of gameplay. You're going to say, hey, while you're watching the 7 minutes of gameplay, you're going to notice that I'm just going through the levels, beating up the guys, and there's not much really exciting here. But I want to encourage you guys to go to my other video where it's blah, 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 where, after you're done with this, you can go and get these tips and those tips. Again, you're adding story. You're engaging the viewer in such a way where they say, I want to keep watching. So look for moments of lag. And then look for pre-recorded, or not pre-recorded, pre-thought out areas that you could add in to those sections. So, for example, for me, I write out what I want to talk about today because I care about you guys. I do. You guys make it possible for me to live and do this. So I spend time thinking about what I see is the biggest need in the community right now. I see people starting like 3 or 4 different channels. I see people with one channel, 8 different topics on it, Of course, I'm being facetious. My wife is watching right now being like, oh, Owen, 8 different things. Really? So she doesn't really talk like that, though. For example, subscribe sections. I have subscribe sections. I have shots out to the viewers. I actually program that in. And that keeps me, guys, by the way, it keeps me from actually being distracted and stop, like I'll stop mid-sentence. Hey, have you guys seen this for the, what's up to Danielle and Tainsley and Cody? You know what I mean? You don't want to interrupt your thoughts to give shots out. You want to make sure you finish your thought and then give shout outs where they're due. So I put breaks in my I know that there's going to be like, oops, I'm going to need a minute to gather my thoughts in between this. So I put those moments in. Same thing with going to the comment section. It gives me a moment to breathe. It gives me a moment to sort of catch, get my bearings. And you guys, it gives you guys a pattern interrupt, right? It gives you guys he's on to something else. Squirrel. And what happens when you get that is, more attention. You shake them out of what they're doing. I remember Chester Cheetah, and that's a good place for you guys to be. Keeping it Dutch, Big Air 5, $5, donated through Super Chat. In case you guys didn't know, the Super Chat money, if you're on YouTube and you've enabled Super Chat, you can actually donate money while we're doing the stream. The proceeds that we generate during our streams go to a charity that supports cancer research for kids. And it was started by a good friend of mine who I met through cancer. She lost her son, and we're just so passionate about supporting that organization. So Keeping It Dutch says, what's the best way to research tags besides TubeBuddy? If you're asking me, that's a great question, Keeping It Dutch. What's your channel about, by the way? Is that like a dating channel? If you're asking how to research tags without paying for a software, you can't really. You can't really do it. You have to have a third-party software in order to research your tags. It's certainly, or you could invent a platform that connects to the YouTube API. That's it. That's the only way that Facebook will allow you to see them. So if you don't have TubeBuddy, there might be a couple other apps out there that allow you to look at tags. I don't know those companies too well. I don't use them. I couldn't even tell you the name of it. I know I could see the logo in my mind, but I can't think of their name. Even they're going to give you access for a limited amount of time. So you got to use TubeBuddy. Now, you guys, if you want to use all the advanced features of TubeBuddy for 1 penny, then you can get TubeBuddy right now. Even if you have an existing even if you have an existing TubeBuddy account, you can use this link to go get TubeBuddy for 1 penny, and you can use all of the advanced features. You could do all of your keyword research in 1 month for the whole year. And to get that, if you guys want to do that, go to thevideospot.net/1penny, ONEPENNY. and you can get all the advanced features of TubeBuddy for just 1 penny. We're very close with the TubeBuddy. I know them personally. I stream live on that channel, so I'm very comfortable supporting them and rooting for them. And I want to see you guys using that because you do need, if you want to grow your channel like the big kids do, right? If you've got 1,000 subs and you're trying to get to that next level, but you're trying not to spend money on like software, you're gonna have an uphill battle, my friend. Like, all the big guys use tools, and a lot of us use TubeBuddy. I'm not even one of the big guys. I'm talking about Daryl Eves. I guess I am in a sense, but 300,000 subs. Daryl uses TubeBuddy. So does Tim Schmoyer. You know what? I don't know if he does or not, but my point is that the big guys use big tools, and so you're gonna have to compete with them. You're going to have to do what they do, okay? So I'm going to get off that. Guys, we got to wrap up today. I want to invite you guys to join us live every Monday at 9 a.m. for Monday Live. That's where we go over a topic that I think the YouTube community most needs help. We're going to do about 15 minutes of training and then your questions and answers. You can also join us live for the Business of Video podcast. Me and my good friend Nick Nimmin doing interviews with YouTube movers and shakers, teaching you guys how to grow your channel. So before we get out, I want to give some shots out to Old Nerd Reviews, who says, "Groovy, nice to have you." I don't think he's talking to me, but he's here. Want to say what's up to The Wandering Wind, who says, "I'm a vlogging channel and I get barely above 150 views per 2 days. I use TubeBuddy and other tools, but I'm still having trouble. What am I doing wrong?" I would say this, top of my head, you got to share your video more. You have to make more connections. Get on Twitter, get on Instagram, and go add people like crazy so that you can grow your platform and then share your video more often. The other thing is this, Wandering Wind, guys, make your videos better. Go sign up for the Steve Martin comedy course over at Masterclass. I'm taking it right now. Go take a video production class with Creative Live, right? Geek out on my channel. I had Danielle Branch, big shout out, Danielle Branch, for geeking out on my channel the other day and just watching all my old stuff. Go watch some of that stuff, guys. We're 1:30 over time. But here's the thing. Get better at what you're doing. Get better and better and better. And if I could encourage you to get better at anything, it would be to make videos that people want to watch. Get better at video production. Get better at hosting, being the main person on your videos. Review Mesa, my question, does copyright strike or community strike in one channel affect the other channel? No. Copyrights and that's actually a great point. If you have tons of negative marks on one channel, it might be time to start a second channel. The whatever happened on channel 1, if you got dinged there, it's not going to hurt you on channel 2. Okay, guys, I got to get out of here today. Remember to join us every Monday to get your questions answered. If you'd like to do more Q&A, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of or what you'd like to see in future topics, where you guys are struggling. Remember, we use your comments as a platform for picking our next content, like what we're going to do. So we'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching on YouTube. I love you guys, and we'll see you next week.